Hi, I'm Beth with 50 Plus Beauty and Merry Christmas! I am so excited to have you here with me today. Today I'm going to be showing you my Christmas decorations. As I said in an earlier video, if I could live with Christmas decorations up all year long, I would. They're so warm and wonderful, and they bring back such great memories of childhood for me. If I could have a Christmas tree in every room, I think I would. And friends, I'm just so glad to have you here to share this with you. To me, I was thinking about it as I was decorating, and I have to admit, I bought a few more things this year because it's kind of like I'm having you guys all over to my house, and this is a problem with me when I have people over to my house other than family, because all of a sudden I pull out the checkbook and I start thinking I need certain things. And as I go through my little tour of my house, I'll tell you the things that I bought recently in case you like them too, because most of them are from Hobby Lobby and Michael's and places like that. And I will say that I use making this video as kind of inspiration for me to get the decorating done because, you know, as much fun as it is to live in it, it is a lot of work to put it all up. So I'll be showing you that in just a few minutes. But this evening, I'm having Alan's mom and dad over along with my son who lives in town, Dylan. I'm having them all over, and so it'll be really fun. It'll be the first time they've seen the Christmas decorations this year. We're gonna have chili and hot apple cider, and I'm gonna make some banana bread. It will be really fun to have them over for this evening, but I'm most excited to have you, my friends, come and tour my home. I'm looking at it like this is a little bit of a Christmas open house. I wish I could have made you cookies and things like that. However, unfortunately, when I do things like make cookies, I end up eating all of them. And so it's just really hard for me to have good things in my house because I'm the one who eats them. To me, this is kind of like my Christmas card to you, or it's like having you in for a little open house. In honor of that, I'm having a little of my favorite beverage, which is Crystal Light drink mix in raspberry lemonade, I think it's called. And unfortunately, this, like all things for me, has become a little bit of an addiction. I got off a diet pop because I was living on Diet Dr. Pepper instead of drinking water. And so I had to make myself quit that. But then I started giving myself a little bit of Crystal Light, and I really like that. So let's get on with the house tour. Hi, my friends. Come on in. I am so excited. I'm excited to have you here in my home to show you my Christmas decor. I'm pretty heavy on the red and green, and I think the red and green goes really well with my off-white furniture. I got this in Pier 1 last year, and these were the at-home store, I think. So everything is very inexpensive. And on the armoire, I just did the garland, and I've had the Santa Claus for years. And the little joy thing was Hobby Lobby. Don't look too closely, but it is broken. But it was the last one they had, and I needed a word there. And so joy is my word, which is perfect for the Christmas season. Now this is the Christmas tree. And I don't know, Allie is running the camera, so I can't see what you're seeing. But basically it's red, green, and gold, and it's all Hobby Lobby over several years of buying things at Hobby Lobby. And this year I added the bigger balls, which are kind of stuffed in the tree. And then the little cardinal that we have at the top, that is actually something that means a lot to me and Alan, because he always said that he thought cardinals were a gift from God, and when he thought of me, he thought of cardinals. So we've always had cardinals on the top of the tree. However, this guy's in bad shape, and it may be his last Christmas with us because he's really kind of falling apart. So that is the Christmas tree. These are the little garlands, and we've had these garlands for many years. They're kind of falling apart. But I did redo the ribbons this year in honor of the fact that you all were visiting, because I feel like this is kind of a Christmas party. And I got these at Hobby Lobby, and of course they're the wired ribbon, which really makes a big difference. It really helps. And then I always just stick little picks, you know, in the top of that. Now, this is the dining room. And this is the first time I've ever done this. It may be a little funky, but I added the ribbons to the chairs. That was one thing about my old lady chairs. I used to have these very swirly, ornate wooden chairs, and I always did something in the back of each chair. And so I'm doing that this year on the table. And I've pretty much kept the red and green. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and it's a little mistletoe. I think it was maybe $5, very inexpensive. And you can unscrew the little bottom nub on your chandeliers and then put little things hanging from there, which I always kind of like to do on the dining room table. But there's a look at the dining room table. And I got the sleigh and the reindeer like years ago at Walmart, I think. Other little things on the table are Pier 1. And the dishes are Pier 1 from last year. They're actually really my dishes, but I thought they looked kind of Christmassy. And there is the nativity. I got that 2 years ago at Hobby Lobby, and I really, really like it. That's pretty special. There is kind of a look around the room. And I just took my normal decor pieces and added ribbons and little picks. The picks kind of help. And I bought the boxes really inexpensively at Michael's. They had a great after Thanksgiving sale. And then at the front door, I just kind of added little balls to our existing little topiary thing that we have. And our dog got a little bow too. Okay, come on into the kitchen. And I will tell you, we are having people over tonight, family, for chili. So you can kind of see the chili thing that we have going there. Amazingly enough, Fritos now are like a little tiny bag for $2.50. I mean, it is crazy how expensive food got. Who knew? This is a look at the island. And we've got the little Christmas tree that we got several years ago at Hobby Lobby. And I think that was Hobby Lobby. In fact, they still have this at Hobby Lobby. And I just tied ribbons around my existing lamp there. Up by the Believe sign, we had that existing greenery, and I just added some balls there. And I love the word believe, because I think that is so important in life. What we believe is half the time what we get out of life. What we expect is what we get, which is wonderful. Okay, this is the little sitting area. And this is actually usually where I sit, and a girlfriend would sit there, and all of you other ladies can sit over there on the couches. We would sit here and just have a really good time talking. And I added the pillow, and just a few little things this year. There's the pillow, and that was Pier 1. Pier 1 has great pillows, and that was just a little Michael's thing, which was very inexpensive. And then on the fireplace, I just got the stockings with Emily, Colin, and Dylan. I've got their stockings hung by the chimney with care, as they say. And then I just took our existing pots. I put some red sparkly branches in there. Then I have the little nutcrackers and poinsettias, which we have had for years. It seems like years ago the poinsettias were everywhere, and they were like $5 a piece. So I got quite a few of them, which that's really been helpful to kind of bring the red around. There's the little bookcase, and I left everything just the same. However, I added nutcrackers and just a little ball there, just a little Christmas ball. This is just one last little kind of area of the kitchen. This is here year-round, but we added the greenery and added the poinsettias. Actually, we've had them for years. But then the two little reindeers, they were Hobby Lobby, and the little book was Michael's. And I think it was like $3 for the little book. And I was thinking these were too small, and then when I added the little book, it seemed to kind of balance everything out nicely. And this is our coffee bar. And we just have a couple of little nutcrackers right here, because we don't, we need the counter space, so we've just got those. And then this is the little mudroom area, whatever that means, mudroom, I'm never quite sure. We just have a little collection of our Santa Clauses up there, and then a wreath, which we've had for years, and also just a little greenery with some balls added. And this is the little powder bath. This is a look at the little powder bath here, and we got that at Michael's this year, and then we just added a little towel. Thank you. The last little area is the master bedroom, and I just kind of threw that on the door because we had it extra, just a little extra red there. And then I changed it out this year. I had really never decorated the master, and this year I decided, since you all were coming over, that I would go ahead and do that. But I added the pillow. It was from Pier 1, and I added, oh my gosh, there's a tag on the wreath. I just realized I got to take the tag off. It's from Hobby Lobby, and it was very reasonable, of course. And then I just used little ribbons from Hobby Lobby, little wired ribbons, to kind of go across the lamps. And then this piece was actually from the living room. It's where the tree sits now, and so we just kind of threw it in the bedroom so it could have a place to live during the holidays. But I took the lamp and the books off of it, and I added a little Noel sign, and this was Hobby Lobby for like $12, and then just added some greenery. And the greenery, I think it was $10 for the piece of greenery, and then I just added these. Oh, I've got tags on that too. I need to get those tags off. But that's kind of just Christmased up a little bit. And then the lamp got a ribbon. I put ribbons on everything. It's kind of weird. Ooh, I need to cut those off. No, I guess they're okay. They're okay. And then the last thing we did was we took the armoire, and I did not take off the magnolias. There's white magnolias, as you can see up there, They were a heck to get up there in the first place. So I did not want to have to redo that after Christmas. I just added a bunch of Hobby Lobby little picks, and those were very reasonable, and I think I used 4 of them. Then we have a last little reindeer, and again he was Hobby Lobby for about $10. And then we have a little book that he stands on, which was Michael's for maybe $3. Very, very reasonable. Well, that was a look at my home at Christmas, and ladies, I am so glad to have you here. A year ago at Christmas, I really had no idea I would even start a YouTube channel. This has been the craziest year for me. And here at Christmas and the holidays, you start to think about what you're really grateful for. And really, ladies, I'm grateful for all of you. As I mentioned when I first started my channel, I had a 30-year-long friendship. You know, she used to live in Wichita and then she moved to other cities, but we'd kept up our friendship, talked on the phone about every day, and due to some really weird things, which I won't even get into, she decided she wanted to move on in her life without me. And you know, it has turned out to be a huge blessing in my life. I truly believe that God doesn't give bad gifts, and when I really looked at it, I realized it was all meant to be. That it was meant to start my channel and to have all of you, and I am just so grateful for each and every one of you, and I hope you have an absolutely fabulous Christmas. I hope that every dream in your heart, every wish in your heart comes true in a huge way for you this Christmas. Here's to all of you, my wonderful subscribers. I don't know why I am so lucky, but I'm just so grateful to God that I am. Take care, enjoy the holiday season, and I'll see you next time.